motion.
It says we're on.
It'll also be a ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
All rise, bring the meeting in order and say the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Bob. Scott.
Here.
Virgil.
Yes.
Ryan.
Here.
Billy.
Good job, yeah.
Mike.
Can you please address that? How am I?
Need a motion to pay last month's bills and approve the minutes.
Bob.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Virgil.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Billy.
Yes.
Mike.
Looking for gear from Conway Shield for next year's budget, 20,815 for 5 sets.
I'll make a motion to buy the new gear.
Bob.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Virgil.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Billy.
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Motion Public Works truck from Vermont Chevrolet, $58,620.
Make a motion.
Bob.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Virgil.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Billy.
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
That actually goes pretty smooth.
Yeah. The motion for additional cameras from Flop, license plate readers, $42,800.
I'll make a motion.
Hold on.
We're going out of order.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Mayor, how many get Charlotte up here?
And just to let you know, the way I'm understanding it, with this set of cameras, the town will completely be covered in all high spots, correct?
Yes,
Yeah. So,
this is where we wanted to go in the long run.
Motion the public works truck.
Billy did.
Second.
Mike.
Who?
Bob second now.
Public
Works.
Yes. Where you at, Dave?
Good Flop cameras. And then I go to department,
We got annual fee recurring for that?
25.
Flock cameras? Yes, the flock cameras are $2,500 annually per camera.
She updated.
This 42 would only be 22,000 for the first year. 42 is for the 2-year total for all to add these cameras.
With the existing or that's just?
No, the existing will also be there. And the reason we're stepping now was because April 1, they're going up per camera.
Okay.
So we're trying to get in before the raise.
We did away with the two.
So we need a motion for Flop, 42,800.
We already had that.
Yeah, we got started with Lori.
I'll say.
Bob.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Virgil.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Billy.
Yes.
Mike.
Who's doing the fire department report? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So February, hang on. Where we at? Okay, it looks like in February we had 44 calls total. Other than that, that's all I got for that one.
That was too easy. Richard makes it longer.
Richard gets up and sings it.
He does.
And is this the one Mayor did?
Yes.
Ambulance.
You got total Tilton calls of 45. There was 37 during the day, we covered 35, we dropped 2. That's all, 8 night calls, covered 8, nothing dropped. We went to Oakwood 21 times. Total mutual aid, other than rest, Oakwood was 9, we covered all 9 of those. We covered all 21 Oakwood calls also. We were busy on 1 Tilton call, that's why it had to be covered by somebody else. Our second out unit covered 3 calls, which we've not done that in a long time. We did transfers of a weapon. And I have nothing else.
That's why I said the minutes are slow. Keep them.
Okay.
No, it's TJ.
Do I?
Well, it doesn't.
They approved it, didn't
How was that
they?
from
Cam's
last month?
chassis last month.
Yeah, I was watching.
Yeah, he's already on the truck.
You gotta go up.
Mhm.
That's that. You're in the minutes. I just went through that.
On the wrong thing.
You're up, TJ.
You're shooting on me.
Had a couple sewer calls, blockage in line, one on South 8th Street, one on Benson. We've got both them opened up. We pumped water due to the heavy rain on March 3rd through the 4th. Still been patching holes. We picked up some limbs one day after the strong winds that came through. Been working with Ryan, getting some decals made on the trucks that are unmarked. That way all our trucks are marked again. The new playground equipment has arrived. We got it in storage right now. I got a dozen trees ordered through Danville Gardens. Me and Mike been talking about that, Ryan. They should be here second week of April, I do believe. Got all the graves cleaned off, the winter decorations cleaned off the graves at Songer Cemetery. Been focusing on past week or so, 2 weeks of getting the trash that's been, I guess, becoming a nuisance over on 1st and 2nd Street. Mina's been working pretty hard on keeping that upkept and everything. Other than that, I don't have nothing else.
Police department.
Chief. Month of February, we had 201 calls for service, 8 arrests were made. We had 12 PNTs for the month with 33 citations issued, 8 warnings. We had 2 ordinance violations issued with 3 violation warnings or ordinance violations, 3 warnings were given. Also, I didn't have a chance, bring it up for next month, but just to give you a heads up, we had a property at 820 Central that our inspector, did bigger staff, label as uninhabitable at this point. They've been cited again, so we'll put it in. I'll put it in for next month so that we can possibly move forward.
Okay. Can you put the signs on for tomorrow?
Yeah, signs are actually already put on.
Just change the date for tomorrow.
Okay.
ID guy.
All right, got all the iPads handed out. Obviously, we're gonna stumble through this for a little while. We'll continue to do training and things. As questions come up, just come see me or we'll figure it out as we go. Ryan helped me find a ticketing system for IT tickets. Whenever there's an issue, somebody can fill out a ticket. It lets me know, and then that helps me keep track of what I need to get done. And I can also update people as I work on projects. So that way they're not like, well, how far are you done? Or are you done with this or whatever? We decided to add a payment tab to the website recently because we had people asking like, where do I pay this? Where do I pay that? So we just added a tab where somebody can go and find all of our links to pay things. Soon we'll be adding a spot for employment applications so people can go there and have one location also to apply for jobs. So they don't have to go to the police page to find the application there, Public Works or what have you. Getting all the generators, we've got them all inventoried basically. We're going to work on finding a company to help service them so we keep them all running when we need them the most. And so far with the ticketing system, we've only been doing a couple weeks. I've already got 13 tickets and I got 10 of them closed. A couple of them are just website stuff that's going to take a while to work on. Other than that, that's all I got.
I have one other thing for you.
Oh yeah. Also talking to Dave the other day, he's wanting to talk about possibly adding some more cameras for like live streaming. Like we already have on route. Yeah. Traffic cameras like we already have at Route 1 and Southgate that we can see on YouTube. So want to add like 3 more, one at Ross Lane and Route 1, Ramp Road and Route 1, and around 5th Street around the Thomas Park area. So people can see traffic go in and just how busy our town is. So we'll work on getting that.
Can we get it to where it holds the information longer?
That's through YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube only keeps it for so long.
I don't know how
It's a
far
thing on
it's
YouTube.
back, though.
It's about, I think it's about, I think you go back and,
12 hours.
Hours, yeah.
Mhm.
but I mean, is it, we have, probably have it stored somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm looking into all that because it's still all new to me, so I'm working on figuring all that stuff out. Huh?
10 or 15 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah,
We come back approximately 1 month for the camera at Southgate. Right now with just that one camera.
we can, public can't. So if we need to, yeah. Yeah.
Public can go back.
1 month.
And I'm working on getting all that situated because honestly, I really didn't know anything about that.
You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also with him wanting to do that, if we work with him and Flock, they have something in their system now where we can freely live stream to where if you have a notification off our Flock cameras, we can go to our live stream, it'll transfer it there. And we can see live where a vehicle's going or not going at no extra cost.
Good.
So that's an option we're gonna look into with those.
Good.
I need a motion. to buy Cameras.
No, on quarter price yet. I have no idea. I don't even know exactly what the one we have now is, so I have to do some more research.
Okay,
And that was.
bring it back to us.
Okay, yep,
3 of them, right?
3 up, yep, add 3.
We gotta get a state permit for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dave, we gotta get a state permit.
No, because the state of Illinois uses our crap.
Well, I just,
No, we don't need a state permit to put cameras on stoplights.
we didn't use that to buy property.
I know. But they use our information to watch traffic in Paris, so they're all in favor of putting their traffic cams up all the time, so.
There's already a camera.
We're actually providing their internet service for them to read the intersections. So,
Well, that's fine, I just wanted to make. sure.
yeah, no. Sewer department.
Just a couple things. Truck, we're still waiting on a light and stabilizer bar or downrigger to come in. Just talked to him Friday. He's still waiting for that. The GIS, he's done with the sewer. He's probably almost about 2/3 the way done with storm sewers. But he's needing some extra money for some extra shots because we've already hit our limit of 900. So he's proposing another 500 shots. It's like $4,408.
I think I already told you to
Finish
do
the
that.
GIS.
Then I already approved that. Did I tell you to do
I think so.
that? Okay.
Problem solved.
If not, we make a motion to spend $4,400 with the GIS system.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Check it out.
I'll make the motion, we accept the mayor's authorization to.
There you go. There you go.
That's what I was going with. Bob? Yes. Scott?
Yes.
Virgil?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes.
Billy?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'm not used to the first name stuff. It's throwing me off.
yeah, I was like, what's she talking about?
Okay, city administrator.
Is that official called a veto?
Yeah,
We overrode it?
yeah.
I have prepared the first draft of the budget. I was super busy. I applied for 2 weeks or two grants today. But I will get you guys all copies. But this is the first draft on here and I'm gonna put some zeros in there for you so you can fill them out. But I think Lori said something too, like you could make notes on your tablet. If you want to look at it in the meantime.
$1.2 billion. Got it.
Not like that. You can't make it.
I was getting ready to say the same thing, Billy.
It's a little bit, so we'll get a native marker, man.
It always does.
Treasurer,
I don't have anything.
come on, you gotta start talking cash every once in a while. Where we at now? Committee report, Mike? I like picking a year first every.
That's all right. I'll just lead it. The, just a few updates. The ice machine has been put in at the community center. Talked to TJ the other day about the convection oven and then expanding the back room for the, where they have all the utensils and things. We're going to expand that back room over so we can get some more storage. Few dates, family night coming up on March 21st. The Easter egg hunt on April 1st.
We're doing that at the ballpark,
Yes.
March 20th.
Um,
I think somebody I know who's gonna volunteer for the Easter bunny.
yeah, I kind of figured
April
Easter
1st.
first.
April 1st.
Should be a little short bunny, but.
A couple things that are in April, just to kind of inform everybody. There's, we'll have our first meal night on April 18th. It's going to do a taco night is my understanding. So we'll do that. And then we'll go along with the trash that you were talking about picking up and things like that. We're doing on Earth Day on April 22nd. That morning, we're meeting out at the community center and working on cleaning up a few areas around town.
Keep from any kind of vehicles aware of that, and they shared it.
They did get, they are giving us the grabbers and buckets and vest.
Perfect.
I got confirmation today for that.
Perfect.
Cool.
And then the golf cart registration, that'll be the end of April on the 29th. What else? Speaking of trash, has anybody talked to Mach 1 about trash? I don't know, somebody said something about Dollar General the other day, but I was just curious.
I messaged Dollar General and corporate and got it cleaned up, but I have not talked to Mach 1. We have his
Let me call Mr. Mayor.
email.
I was just curious,
Huh?
if you got any.
I can call Mr. Myers because he calls me Mr. Mayor all the time when he wants
Mr.
something.
Mayor,
So
Mr. Mayor.
I was curious if they had a plan. People come into town, it's the first thing they see is a bunch of trash.
I can call him and tell him they gotta help start picking it up.
I understand it may not be all his fault or something like that, but it is coming from that area, so probably wouldn't hurt.
All the way south down to south.
I'll call him, Mike.
Perfect. The business,
Oh, sorry, Mike,
Oh, go ahead.
on the same note, I talked to TJ today about using the construction broom and going through there and taking that first layer of debris off. Then that way there, we decide to do the grant. People might be going, oh, that ain't too bad, I'll take care of it. I just thought to let you know, it's over your department.
Yep.
It just popped in my head today and I thought that'd be a great one just to flip, get that first layer of stuff off of it.
the business meeting yesterday, thought it went pretty well. We had a good attendance, I felt. Few things that we could probably change in the future, but we're looking forward to the feedback from the businesses. I talked to a couple, one today for about a half hour. A lot of good thought process and Belinda, and I can't remember the guy. Is it Craig?
Yes.
Craig. Okay, guessed right. Craig from Red's Resale. I know those two have been talking quite a bit about things to do, and I'll just kind of give a little example, which I thought was a good idea, is having a scavenger hunt for the small business, any business, I guess you could call it, but it gets people in the door. And that's the biggest thing that we struggle as a business is how do we get people in our door? So we're going to work on that a little bit together and see what we can do to create something.
Give him a Knox box for the splash.
I thought maybe we could give them a card and each business has like a stamp where they, or
Sure.
something.
Tentatively, I kind of put together a agenda with an idea of doing an after hours business. I feel like we need to do something pretty quick. We got their attention. We need to get together again. April 5th, which would be a Wednesday, out at the community center, kind of 5:15 to 7:30. The 5:15 to 5:40 range would be kind of a meet and greet, social hour or social minutes. And then start a meeting with an agenda and sit around kind of like we do here, where we can talk. And I would recommend that department heads were there. And that way, if we've got a problem with, that maybe the police department needs to address at a certain business or something of that nature, they're at least informed and stuff like that. So I'll put some stuff together and work with Tiffany on that.
Well, the department head needs-
A Wednesday.
department head could look at that me go instead, though, right? In case he has something going on.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm just saying, instead of having 25 people, we could just have a representative from each department. Other than that, I think I said I got another person doing a food class. So it'll be 3 total people that are actually food certified between Ricky and Janine and Ann. So as we go forward with things, we've got that side covered with food certification. I think that's it.
I did talk to Liggett the day we had our business meeting, and he said we can go out there and see what, to get that convention oven in.
That's what I was gonna say, been sitting in that back room.
Yeah, well, he don't know if the parts are there or not, but he said, I'm gonna go look at it and see if I can get it in and get it done.
It's
We need to go park it.
But it's
He
supposed,
didn't come all.
no, it's supposed to be changed, converted to gas. It's propane right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's just an orifice.
I know, but he has to,
Oh,
so, I mean, he wants to go look at it, but someone's supposed to order the parts already, so they
Yeah.
might be sitting on it.
They're sitting on top of it.
all right.
Yeah, so he can put it in, put the
Oh,
parts in.
God, get it in there.
Yeah,
Did we?
Yeah,
I think
from
Amazon.
parts.com.
yeah.
Years.
Fine.
Yeah, a couple things. Public Works has opened up their application period for summer workers. That's going on till April 10th, I believe it's a Monday. They fill it out online or in person. So that's going on. On your guys's on board, there's a proposal on there from Gleisner Engineering. This isn't gonna be an action item. This is information. He has submitted a proposal for 2023, 2024 MS4 report. However, the committee delivered a letter to him back in February stating that all we need him for further services was to complete the 2022, 2023 MS4 report. After numerous attempts of trying to contact him to get that updated proposal, he has failed to do so and keeps providing this same proposal. So until we have consideration with our lawyer and how we want to proceed, we obviously didn't put it on the agenda because he failed to provide the correct proposal for us to approve for the MS4 report. So, but that's there for your guys' viewing. Basically, he was requesting that we had to approve this 2023, 2024 proposal in order to get our MS4 completed. However, this proposal, as you read through it, you can see that it has other items on there for throughout the year. And we've already established with him and let him know via email and by the postal service that we no longer need those services. That's just there for you guys to review at your own time and just. But I'm looking forward to getting that updated proposal that we requested numerous times, so we can wrap up our MS4 that has to be submitted back.
Do we have a plan to go to the lawyer to find out?
Yeah, the lawyer's been contacted right now, so he's
I sent the proposal.
he's got the proposal and all of our stuff. He knows what our position is, so we're just waiting.
Supposed to let me know Monday, Mike. He's out today, so we sent him over so he can review it Monday, so.
But we felt there was no need to approve a proposal for $33,000.
Did you ever get a copy of that report yet?
What report?
Nope.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's the one he spent. He stated in an email, he will not begin the process to work on the MS4 report for us until we approve this proposal for the 2023,
I got a
2025.
better idea. Why don't we file a lawsuit against him? Because he's holding our material.
And Matt.
And he's got maps that we don't have access to,
We have paid for it.
that he states are a threat to society, but I don't know what he has in his intentions. He could have malintentions, and I want those maps before they get in the wrong hands.
I'm not worried about the map. We got this situation under control.
But there's no reason we can't have those maps.
Paid for them.
We already paid for them, so we
We don't
got
want to get, well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, one, the maps are ours. The MS4 is something totally different. That has to be turned in.
It should have been completed already, pretty much. Should have been completed and filed by May.
Yeah, that MS4 report, and from our understanding as we worked for him, since I've been on the board, we worked with him. This whole proposal that we approve every year is tasks that he does to meet that benchmark at the end of the year. From my knowledge, those tasks should have already been met. There's no reason that MS4 report for 2022, 2023 cannot be completed and submitted without this proposal being. I've already stated that we have no problem paying him to prepare the report. That's understandable. I'm not asking to work for free, but this board's not gonna approve a proposal that we never asked for. We're asking for one proposal just to submit one report, and he's trying to get in here for another year, and we don't want that. But yeah, I mean, our attorney's aware, we're just waiting for guidance on how to see from him, so.
I can ask him about 72.
I'm just saying, don't play no games with him. That report is ours. And we have to have it.
Yeah.
If it's completed, he needs to get it turned in. If not,
Well,
if not, he needs to go to jail.
Billy, I don't think it's completed,
I'm just sitting there saying,
but he doesn't, he's good with his emails. He only answers certain questions, so, and he won't address it. He thinks by attaching the same report over and over again, we would get the hint, but.
he was hired by us to do that report. If it's done, it needs to be turned in. If not, he needs a lawsuit filed.
I'm over his bullying tactics that he's displayed the last year against employees and everything else out there. So, but we just need that report. We're just asking for the report so we can cut ties and move our separate ways, and this has to be any other issues, but
Yeah,
he's playing the games. So Tiffany and I have been very respectful towards him and been very blunt with what we need from him, and he just refuses to be cordial or want to even work with us. So he doesn't return phone calls. He barely returns emails. You have to email him 3 or 4 times to get a response out of him.
I'll be curious to see what lawyer says.
Yeah, we'll keep everybody updated when we get.
I think he's out of the office until Monday, but he did call us on his cell phone and we sent everything over on email and he's supposed to call us back Monday.
So we should have some better direction. on
Yeah.
this thing. I'm all for it. I'm all
I'm just
for
saying,
it.
if you get another refusal on that, getting that report in our hands and getting it turned in,
Oh,
I just start the lawsuit.
we've gotten one every day. He says that this report has to be filed and this report has to be approved by this board in order for him to start it. Then he says that if this isn't approved in 10 days, he's going to charge us more. But that 10-day rule, I don't think affects here because we didn't ask for the proposal. He's failed to submit the proposal that we requested in writing 3 different occasions.
We have no contract.
But if we were to sign
You got
this, that
big
turns
questions,
into
we're
a
gonna
contract.
have to look at it.
Yeah, but we don't have no contract anymore. We don't have no contract. That's just a proposal. It's not a contract.
But if we sign the proposal, it would.
That's right. We don't want to
Yeah,
obligate
we don't want to
ourselves.
sign this because that would obligate us. And he knows what he's doing. He thinks that we're not smart enough to understand that. He thinks that if he gets his board to sign this, now he has legal right to hold it to a contract. And obviously, we have more common sense.
Tom zoom in. Overmeyer zoom in today. No, okay.
So, but I just wanted to give everybody an update on that. We're waiting for the attorney, but when you get free time, it's a quite interesting read of the 10 or 15 pages he has there. So, and he's changed a lot compared to proposals before. So I think he knew this time was coming and he was trying to take advantage of the situation.
Okay,
That's all I got. Thanks,
Virgin.
I think we ought to give some consideration to our charges at the cemetery. I'll be willing to talk to some cemetery, see what they're charging. I mean, we don't
just raise that?
we don't need to be astronomical, but wages has went up, lawnmowers cost more money. And, just to see if we're in the ballpark.
What's our current rates?
Well, we charge $400 a space, or you get 4 for $1,200. We give them one if they buy it. Now, we call a lot 4 spaces.
Right.
Okay.
So they pay $400 a space,
Mhm.
or four for $1,200.
Well, they're getting one free.
Right, that's what,
That's where we are with our cemetery. We're $750 for open and closing, for full wall,
Cattle.
Woodlawn and Indianola.
Oh, and you know,
Oh,
And I think we're 650 for, cremation.
well.
who opened, who closed, who did, do we do?
yeah. Oh, you, well, Chambliss raised the prices on us.
Well, yeah, that's been a while ago, but he ain't said anything yet.
Yeah, but that
Vince has.
could be coming. you
Yeah,
know,
I'm
so.
sure it will.
I just think it needs to be reviewed, because expenses are going up.
Everything's going up, so I
Well, I
would.
mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, you gotta maintain it, the cost of maintaining records and,
Yeah.
so, I mean, yeah, I think call around and get.
Yeah, I'll call around and get some prices. I know for a fact, I just got a letter today, St. Peter and Paul Cemetery in Westville. They went 850 a lot, 850 opening and closing.
Well, and that's what we're thinking about. We'll probably end up with that again at our next event in August.
All right,
Because our mowing has that through the roof.
would
And
we just pay for that mower we ordered?
$9,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
$9,000 or something like that.
That's 12,000.
I will have to trade, we have to trade that.
well, we paid to have ours done, and they mowed 17 acres. I think $26,000 this year.
I'll find out and report. I'm not on that committee, but I'll.
Public Works.
It's right next to you. It's public, comes under public works.
Yeah, but it falls under
I
finance,
used to
it
have
falls
a
under
cemetery
finance.
commission.
Pardon me?
It's under public works.
We
I thought so.
But the finance, I mean, the finance works hand in hand.
We
So
loved
if you want to, if you want to do that, that's okay. I mean, it's, that falls under finance.
Scotty?
Well, that's later down the agenda. So Mike and I and TJ had talked about putting a concession stand at Thomas Park. Doing, it's a 16 by 20. That way we can have more events there. We can serve our own food. We're looking to get the building from Menards and possibly having somebody put it up. Estimated, you want to do the pricing now or you?
I would say it's, yeah, for material.
For material alone, you're looking probably 16,000. And then
That'll be about 45.
yeah, and that's not counting the slab, the concrete slab. That's just the building itself. And then room utilities and everything out there. You're probably gonna be close to around 25,000 estimated. So a lot of the stuff maybe we can do, or we can find done cheaper.
What size is the building?
16 by 20
That's not bad.
with a 8-foot.
Overhang,
8-foot overhang to the side.
covered overhang, so you're cooking outside, it's all legal with your health department.
412 road order or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a 412 metal. It's all gonna be metal with brick, so it matches the existing buildings, close to the existing
That
buildings.
includes brick.
Well, it's a
Vinyl.
vinyl brick.
It looks like
Yeah,
brick.
it looks like brick.
Oh.
It'll sort of match the
Didn't
existing,
know they made such things. Vinyl siding looks like brick.
yeah.
Oh.
You want some?
He's one of ours later.
Yeah.
I'm getting my house resided this year. Maybe I'll do that.
So we would like to get the materials now from Menards that before prices go up next week. So you know how the prices will jump.
Yeah.
So
Do they have 11% off now?
Yes,
Well, that-
Sunday.
we'll actually get the rebate if it'll be like 13,000 something, or about 14,000 with the rebate off, so.
I think Mike brought up having instead of a pull-up door, then put like a 4-foot wide roll-up door.
About maybe a 4-foot wide roll up.
So we have more room.
Garage door.
That's fine.
We have-
That's just what the options they give you,
Okay,
so we can change that, but
yeah, okay,
this is also insulated.
yeah.
For winter time, so.
Okay, motion to buy materials.
So moved.
Bob,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Virgil,
Yeah,
Ryan.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yeah.
where did you decide to put it?
It'll be on the,
Side,
it'll be on the
Southeast.
south side of the pavilion.
or Fifth Street?
Yeah, where that way all the utilities are closer.
The building was split, and half the building to be outside the perimeter of the pavilion. That way there people got somewhere to eat. The overhang is gonna be on the south side towards Fifth Street. So if, like Mike said, you have a cook,
That'd be the order side.
Yeah.
Well, it'll have windows all the way around.
Side, the
Oh, you got
windows,
windows.
yeah,
The
the
overhang
window will go towards the stage and towards the picture
Yeah, both sides.
the overhang's being put on there so you can have cookers.
The gable's gonna go the same as the restroom.
Yes.
So you'll have it on the end and on the side. That was
Yeah,
the
be
plan.
the end and the side. They're actually, all sides will have a window because your grill will pass the food through the window when they're cooking right outside, but the service windows will be one, would be on what, the east side and the north side,
Okay.
They can put a hangover on both sides or just one side?
just the one side.
And we're gonna set back a little bit, like 4 foot, so they can have 4 foot path to the bathrooms on that side, right?
Yeah, the building be shifted.
Right.
But when we pour that concrete, we were talking the other day, the concrete needs to be poured out to the east of the pavilion. So tables to be set there, so if you want to sit in the sunlight,
Yeah,
or you have the option of sitting under.
that makes sense.
How deep is that restroom building? East, west, how deep?
I don't know.
5 to 6
This
feet.
gonna be what, 20 feet?
Virgil, I just emailed you the design so you can look. I emailed you the design of it, so you. can-
Yeah, well, I got it right here.
No, the 3D design.
But I was just wondering.
Did you get it?
It's a better picture on the 3D part, so.
One pillar.
You got anything else?
The building doesn't start till the first.
Really?
pillar.
It was.
So you got the bathroom.
It's on the picture.
Got rid of it?
Building will actually come
Oh.
out here. So you walk in here to go to the bathroom.
The only thing I'll have is, Dave, Belinda, I'll get over to Ryan Shaw this week, find out what his schedule is during the day, but we're not getting no more feedback on that, so we'll go ahead and confirm the meeting.
I think Mike's here tonight, though.
Make sure it's.
Mike Shoots here for, he wants to sit on that committee for
I
the.
think I got you,
You got my info.
right, I already got it. But anyway, I'll get with Ryan, I don't know if you did or not, but we put on our webpage, a questionnaire
For renters.
for rentals. Well, I got 4 feedbacks on it. And we was kind of hoping for a little bit more, but we didn't get it. So Ryan's gonna represent the police department. He gets off third shift. I just want to make sure what his schedule is. And we're gonna meet during the day, if that's fine with both of you.
Fine with me.
Because I don't want 5 people tonight. And then I'll contact you and let you know when we're gonna get started.
Cool. Bob?
Do you have anything, everything should be going?
St. Patrick's Day, what are you doing for St. Patrick's Day?
Fire chief, we're gonna, well, never mind.
Eat, go see.
We're supposed to go.
We're gonna dye the creek green and see who notices it.
Look, green.
We're gonna dye the creek green and see who notices it.
That's what Johnny Chris.
Good idea. TJ, order the powder tomorrow.
We're gonna dye, we wanna dye environmental,
I got stuff
we
already.
want environmental safe dye so we can dye the creek.
We got it.
Good deal.
Go over down the lake, free beer.
Okay, let's go.
That'd probably be the best turnaround we ever had.
It's free beer or raising taxes. That's the 2 choices you got. Everybody will be there. Lighting ordinance. Is that where we're at?
Yep,
Did that go on review on the website?
It went on review. The guys met on it and that's what they decided they wanted.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, that's what I
so we need a motion for 2023-02016 ordinance amending zoning and lighting.
You want to say what the changes are?
Yeah, for the businesses, we have a problem with local businesses not lighting their parking lots. Makes it very unsafe for their patrons and their employees, especially when they're getting out, work at night and dark. So we implemented a ordinance that they have to have their parking lot lights on during their business hours and from dusk to dawn. Make sure I get that right. And then their security and an hour, and then their security lights have to be on, or I'm sorry, said that wrong. Parking lots have to be on during their business hours, plus an hour after they close for their employees, so they can get out in the light. We're also asking that they put security lights around their buildings that stay on all the time. That helps our law enforcement to, when they're driving down the road, they can see everybody moving around, so. That's just something to help the patrons. Also put in there that it's not to direct into neighboring houses or businesses and not blind you going down the street, so. That's what we come up with, so.
It should be noticed that 90% of our businesses already comply with this.
Yes, they are. And then there's just a few of them, but this will just help those few kind of step up. We have someone around one that's not stepping up to it, so.
Make them turn the switch on.
Yeah, they can turn the switch on. That's very.
So we need a motion for that, pass that ordinance.
We never really said any fines yet.
I'll second. What?
Big fine.
Mine should fall under the normal fine.
It'd be-
general
yeah,
General ordinance.
Ordinance violation.
General fine.
How do you guys like enforce that? Is it just the police will go by now and give them a warning and then
Yes,
so many days you comply? and then-
yeah.
A lot of times it comes in as a complaint. Most people know the ordinance is out there.
Right.
They'll be over there. Well, a lot of times it might be a worker. You don't like walking across the parking lot in the middle of the night. They might know one of these guys and just passing in the store, they might go, hey, this guy's not turning the lights on.
But that's how it processes through it. Police give them a warning and then issue an ordinance violation. I'm just curious.
Bob,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Virgil,
Yeah.
Ryan,
Yes.
Billy.
Yeah.
Mike.
You're pretty lucky because they can't
Yes,
get in your
sir.
game.
Oh, I'm lit up. I'm surprised.
And I can, believe it or not, I can actually hear that roll call better.
All right.
Good.
I feel like we're in
She's
a,
more forceful when
I
she
know,
says your
I know.
first name.
I feel like we're in a drill class.
If she starts adding our middle name, we're in trouble.
Anybody in the audience have anything? Oh, man, you can
Ryan
go.
Massey.
Anybody in the audience have anything? Bernie, you got anything to say? We satisfied you? We satisfied you?
Yeah.
Okay.
When are they going to, I know they were talking about repairing the street there at Keegan and stuff. Any idea when that might start?
For rehabbing, I mean, after the sewer
Yeah.
project? Keegan?
Yeah,
I don't know, I have to ask TJ. He's digging up right now, still streets, so I'm sure it's all gonna be put in at the same time.
We still got,
I'm gonna try to talk him into asphalting it all, so.
we still got more digging to do, Jefferson Street, they gotta
and,
go across the creek and stuff, yeah.
say what?
Doug said they gotta go across the creek yet.
Oh, okay.
Jefferson, they got a couple new manholes put in there at that intersection and go across the creek.
And the other thing I was wondering, where, I don't know what the hell the street's called, or the alley or what, but where Keaton goes on west and then curves back.
Down Monroe or down that alley or whatever, yeah.
What are they gonna do back there?
I'd probably rock it. That's what I'm
It'd be
thinking.
fantastically better than what it is.
Yeah, he's gonna rock. There's actually an alley on the other side of that Meyer Street all the way through to Delwood.
Gonna rock it too.
Yep.
That's gonna piss the people.
Oh, yeah. But we gotta have access to that sewer too.
Yes,
So,
I agree.
so, and they had fences up, monuments, statues on our right of way, so. Yes, go ahead, Mike.
There's a street light on the corner where that alley bends. I don't know whether it turned into the power company or tell you guys about it. The pole broke and the light don't work.
There you go.
And it's wedged in the tree and that's all that's holding it up.
Holy smokes. Yeah, we'll notify Amber because we got a street light process and we send them in, they can come right out and fix them.
Okay.
Right here, why they can put an LED in?
Yes, put a new LED in. I can't believe it's wedged in a tree and parking in there.
Broke clear off, Mike? Old broke clear off?
No,
It's still standing, but you can see that it's,
Rotted.
broke all the way around.
They told
And the
me
only
years
reason
ago
it's
that
standing is because it's leaning in the tree.
That's behind your place, Mike?
Yeah.
Down that area.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Yeah.
And it's leaning right in like a Y, so it's pretty stable right now. But you know, when the wind comes and blows.
Yeah, you don't know.
what's gonna happen.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
You don't want that to fall down. on the house.
Anybody else in the audience have anything? Curry estimates. Pay Curry guesstimates. 280,412.51.
Say that quick.
Yeah.
Midwest.
And Midwest asphalt estimate, 442,246.32.
I don't think we have much. Let's pick and choose.
No, don't pay the 32 cents.
I'll make the motion.
That's after we get reimbursed from the EPA.
Second.
Bob,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Virgil,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yes.
What? I'm gonna do that last. We need a motion for the EIDA volume cap request.
What is that?
I don't really know.
It's from a tip, it's actually associated with tip district.
Basically what it boils down to is old rural tax, they want us to send it back to them if we don't spend it, we spend it, they.
No, it's not,
This
no,
is
it's
volume cap.
volume, it's a volume cap, not, we don't get to send them no money.
Oh,
They just use our volume cap. We've been doing it for every year.
no. that's
Eastern
what-
Illinois.
When I hit the thing and it popped.
Yeah. Do we need a motion to let them use our volume cap again?
So,
Second.
Bob,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Virgil,
yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Billy.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, what I was gonna say was, when I brought it up, it was that letter stating, we gave you this much money, and if you're not gonna use it all, we would sure like to have it, somebody else.
I think it has to do with like your bonding activity
Bonding.
and, we aren't gonna do a bond this year, so we don't, you know.
Yeah, I'll just state no money back.
Parking lot sidewalk for City Hall. We gonna get a guesstimate or what?
Yeah.
Advertise for bids after we get it measured? When you get the other guy hired to say what when measurements and what concrete cost?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing asphalt. We need to be getting some estimates on.
Roundabout.
No, up here around the soffits and everything. in this
Oh,
buil-
yeah,
This
yes,
building
yes,
Oh,
needs to be wrapped.
yes. Because they're falling wood,
They're
getting
getting-
rotted.
you can bring that up next month then?
Yeah, yeah,
You can bring that up next month.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can get it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
What is swimming on?
There you go.
Bid opening for buck trucks. One single bid,
Yay, they're a lucky winner.
You're the winner.
lucky bidder.
How much is it?
Joe Kaiser, $2,500.
Ooh, man.
Hey, all right. We're thinking, I make a
Dang.
motion, we accept the bid.
Yeah, I do too. Since I told him 1,500.
Sold.
He passed it. I gotta get back to it.
Imagine that.
Man,
4 months, 4 or 5 months we've been advertising
the
that
Lord
thing.
is looking over me.
Somebody help me, Charles.
I motion to accept the payment.
Bob,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Virgil,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Billy,
Here,
Mike.
Yes.
it's got a nice rhyme to it once you get going, though.
You know,
She's down,
I was practicing on the mirror.
she's down the first name, that's nicknames next
Did
month.
you decide that we all had to?
Oh, get you nicknames,
Did you decide that just to be W last name? Did you want to say last name?
What was that Tuesday
What?
for clear government?
Yeah, Tuesday. I can't remember what time.
What's next?
You can't remember.
They want you to talk about basically.
Yeah.
No, I crossed that off.
Tuesday at 9:30.
We need a motion to go.
To executive session.
That's property and personnel,
Right.
right? Property.
Bob, Scott,
Yes.
Virgil,
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Billy,
Yes.
Gonna be in there for 30 seconds.
Back on the rhythm.
Yeah.
For a second. I'm helping you. Hold on.
Okay, you're good.
I'm not gonna sit down.
You're good.
I make the motion, we resume regular session.
Second. Yeah, go away, Virgil. Just kidding, Billy.
Scott,
Yes.
Virgil,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Billy.
Yeah, I know, but I need
Yes.
to find.
but you voted
At
premature.
least you didn't say PM.
I know.
It's
I make a
over
motion to
here.
adjourn.
So moved. Every time I do that, he's like, I got something else.
He usually does with me, but he gave a clue away. He goes, I ain't seen that.
Hey, you guys should have voted on a tie, and I could have broke the tie and said, no, you can sit here all night.
There you
Bob,
Yeah.
Scott,
Yes.
Virgil,
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Billy.
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Sure, we used to do
It's
that.
right here.
Hold on.
Judge called.
Hang on.